DJ Funkmaster Flex says he is no longer not playing 6ix9ine's music because most of these younger cats are snitching anyway. What up, world? It's your boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell. Okay, so Funkmaster Flex is going to reverse his longtime decision to not play 6ix9ine's music. I remember it was a while ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, that Funkmaster Flex decided he was going to no longer. Well, no, I'm not going to say no longer. I don't think he ever played it. That he wasn't going to play 6ix9ine's music. I think because of the snitching situation, right? Which a lot of DJs took that stance, that they weren't going to play 6ix9ine's music. But I guess it's getting tricky now with Gunna openly cooperating with law enforcement and standing on the stand, pleading guilty and saying that YSL is indeed a gang. So I'm going to read what Funkmaster Flex wrote on his Instagram, and we're going to have a conversation. What's everyone's opinion? For me, I'm no longer not playing 6ix9ine's music anymore. Speaking for myself only. Obviously, according to the reports, the trend amongst a lot of current rappers since and before 6ix9ine consists of cooperating and testifying. Be clear, many of your favorite artists cooperate with law enforcement. Don't let me call names. Man, who we kidding? It seems that these new rappers ain't doing 10 to 20 years for nobody. They're not even doing 5 years. Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rebel, Fetty Wap, Boozy, and Young Thug are the last of that stand-up tradition. 6ix9ine, you got new music, send it. Thursday, 7 p.m. What's everyone's opinion? That's hilarious on so many levels. I don't even know where to begin. But the first place I'm going to get with is that he's saying that a current trend of rappers are cooperating and testifying. So what that mean? I think he's trying to say that a lot of rappers are taking plea deals and they ratting each other out and they selling each other down the river so they don't have to eat any type of responsibility or any type of actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of, damn, I'm drawing a brain freeze. Accountability, right? So I believe that Funkmaster Flex is speaking on not only Gunna, but it's a bunch of people in that case and cases right before Gunna that taking these pleas. These pleas will hurt your co-defendant. If you take a plea and say, I did a crime, then the co-defendant that's sitting over there waiting for his turn, now he has to either take a plea or if they give him a plea, because they're not going to give Young Thug any type of plea because he's the boss. He's the one that they want. In their mind, he is the leader of the YSL gang, which they did a RICO on 28 people to get. They wanted all the 28 people to roll on him, and all but I believe 2 of them actually have taken plea deals to get home. And a lot of people, let's talk about 6ix9ine. A lot of y'all clown 6ix9ine. Because people didn't like 6ix9ine before he even got arrested. He built a whole brand on making people hate him and making people feel like they wanted to hurt him, they wanted to kill him, they wanted to do this and that and the third. When I catch you, I can't stand that little dude. He annoying. He goes around acting like a gangster, tough guy. I can't. He's beefing with every rapper, telling them SMD. So it's like a whole lot of things where 6ix9ine rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So he was the villain, which didn't matter to him because that was his plan in the first place. When you don't have no eyeballs looking at you, it doesn't matter what you do. So he looked at it like I can either be the villain and have millions of people following me and making my brand go up and making my numbers go up, which then I can get endorsements and all this other stuff like that there. Or I can be a nice guy and be looked at as this soft Mexican from New York that nobody's really trying to rock with, right? He chose to get ganged up. He chose to come at the industry on some how to rob 50 Cent type of vibe where I'm going to piss everybody off in the industry. Then everybody's going to be talking about me. That's exactly how 50 got in the game. So he wasn't liked at all. But now, and then we saw Bobby Shmurda, right? We saw Bobby Shmurda eat his time and even take another year so his man would get less time. So we saw Bobby Shmurda do the quote unquote right thing, right? And a lot of us looked at that as stand up. Now, some people, I believe, are still stand up individuals if you want to take it to that level. He says Bobby Shmurda, Rowdy Rebel, Fetty Wap, Boozy, and Young Thug are the last of that stand-up tradition. I believe that is more artists that's going to be stand-up individuals, right? I believe that that's a misleading statement as if it's saying that everybody else is snakes and rats and they'll dime you all. I don't believe that is true. But what I do believe is what he's trying to say is he's seeing these people's actions for what they are, right? Now, let's talk about it. A lot of these people that he's naming got caught dead to rights. It wasn't nobody they could tell on or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of I can snitch and get out and this and that and the third. But if that's your goalpost, right? If you're a New York DJ, your audience is going to be New York thugs. If you're a New York rap DJ at this point, a successful one, you're catering to a very niche audience. If you're Funkmaster Flex, your audience is going to be hardcore rap heads. That's who's eating off right now. So he's going to try to cater to them. And by him not playing 6ix9ine was catering to them. And not even saying that 6ix9ine's music was all that great or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was even that to even play in the first place. But the simple fact of the matter is he wasn't playing it because of his audience. They would not accept him bumping 6ix9ine. Let's be clear. I don't think that was a choice that he really had to think about deeply. Him bumping 6ix9ine would have been harder to justify than him not bumping 6ix9ine, right? Let's be clear. It was an easy decision because the people in New York was like, oh, this rat, if he comes through here, we're going to do this, down, and third. Now, we've seen 6ix9ine been free for a good 3 years. I don't think he's been so much as touched with a pinky toe, right? I think that a lot of dudes is doing a lot of online tough guy. But I've seen videos of this guy in New York City, Dolo, or with one dude, and nothing happened. So I don't think it's really as cut and dry that we're going to just jump on snitches as soon as we see them, right? It ain't that serious. And to be honest with you, I see the dude always got his hand in a bag, which is basically saying, I got a pistol, I'm shooting, right? So I don't know if these guys are as tough as they making it seem, but his audience is online, they're a very tough audience, right? They very... We stomping our rats, death to snitch, snitches get stitches, all this good stuff like that. So it was an easy decision for him to say, I'm not going to play no 6ix9ine music. But now it's getting tricky because now Gunna has technically snitched or cooperated with law enforcement. And with that happening, a lot of people liked Gunna, a lot of people like this music. And you're going to have people still debating. The conversation is still, what if Thug told him to take that deal? My whole thing is, I don't understand how you're waiting for that. Right? First of all, in what world, how would he have gotten him that message? How would he have gotten that message to him? I know you can get messages, but how? Like, seriously. And in detail, take this deal, bro. It's going to be, how would he get that kite to him? First place. Second place, why would he say that? You got to think about it. If he's saying that, that would mean he's giving up all hope on his own case. If he got that much love for Gunna to tell him, go ahead and burn me, and tell everybody, burn me. Because that's exactly what they did. Every single person that took that deal has burnt him. And I don't know if any one of them said, Thug told me to do this. Y'all can let me know in the comments that one of them came out. Because I'm sure if it was me, I would have been like, Thug told me to do this. Ain't no way I'm going to be out here looking like fish food, waiting for somebody to run up on me because they think I've dimed out Thug. I'm going to be like, Thug told me to take this deal. Because he would have to explain, take the deal, don't say I told you all this. It would be a whole lot explaining to all these different guys that took, I want to say about 20-something of these guys took a plea. So you have to tell all of them, be quiet, don't say I did. It doesn't make no sense, right? So I don't think that Thug told Gunna to take this deal. I think Gunna was on some 6ix9ine, as soon as I get a chance, I'm getting out of here. And they're trying to say that he made a deal where he could not testify. That is no such deal. When it's time to testify, and if Thug take it to court, you will see Gunna on the stand saying that this is a criminal organization. So just like 6ix9ine had to go on stand and say he did this, he did that, he did this. This is a criminal organization. And it gave him 2 years time served. He got out, and he been home about 2-3 years. Right, while Treyway eating their time, living their life. Right. So the simple fact of the matter is, Funkmaster Flex is saying it ain't that bad no more because all of y'all doing it. if I'm a young rapper, I'm like low key offended by this thing. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, don't lump me in that. Just say who you talking about. Say Gunna doing it. Say the people you want to talk about. Now you're trying to justify playing 6ix9ine music. I don't know if he's trolling or not, but at the end of the day, if you're telling 6ix9ine to send that music at 7 o'clock, what if you send it and then you gonna bump it? Good or not, like a dope or not, you just bumping it regardless, right? He's probably sure enough coming at some rapper on there, so you stirring up some other beef, right? So it's like, what's the purpose of this post? In my opinion, if you're the DJ, like you got to make an announcement. I understand why you making an announcement because it's going to cause a stir and it's going to make people tune in to see what's going on, which is what a DJ's job is to do. But in my opinion, right, if you feeling like all of these guys ain't worth really parsing out, saying this one's snitching, this one not, this one's real, this one not. You saying that all of them, you saying you just named 5 people as the last ones left. So everybody else is open season. Everybody else is food out here, and you just like you washing your hands of the whole game, and you're like, whoever doing whatever, the game changed. So I'm gonna play this music now. My thing is, right, a DJ, and this is not this. I'm not saying what Flex should or shouldn't do, but I don't know if it is the DJ's job to determine when and what time it's okay to play somebody's music or not. Right? If it's banging, it's banging. Right? It's a lot of other shady kind of dudes in New York that did a lot of slick stuff that people are not saying I'm not going to play your music because that happened. I think 6ix9ine is the easy target, just like he's the easy target for this post. I can't imagine he didn't name nobody on the post that he didn't approve of. Right? It's easy target to say 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is the easiest target in rap. This post is telling you, I can't be so selective no more. I still want to play Gunna's music. I still got to play these other guys' music. So I cannot no longer justify not playing 6ix9ine's music. So now let me make a public post that all music, I'm going to play everything. He might have got a new track from somebody that's suspect and realize I can't play this if I keep saying I can't play 6ix9ine. So let me go ahead and clear this 6ix9ine stuff up. I'm going to make it funny and make it witty or whatever, but I'm still going to say, everybody, I'm going to put in the little fine print, all of y'all not stand up no more. So I'm not holding none of y'all to any type of higher standard. I feel like a DJ's job, let's be honest, right? Y'all still playing Africa Bambaata's music, right? I have not heard one DJ say, I'm not playing Africa Bambaata's music no more. I'm sure somebody may have said it, but what DJ of a national caliber has said that? There's plenty of rappers and singers we can say, you're still playing that? Right? I don't know if it's the DJ's job to determine that they can play this or not play this, right? Based on somebody's action that's outside in the world, right? So my thing is, just like everybody was playing R. Kelly till they decided we've been playing R. Kelly for 20 years. We knew about this stuff with R. Kelly. And the DJ still played it. It never stopped. To this day, some DJs will still throw it on, right? Now, some of them won't play it now because it's the public pressure. But it wasn't no public pressure till he actually went to prison. So I don't know if it's the DJ's job to pick and choose who is stand up enough. Have you listened to these rap lyrics? Have you listened to these rap lyrics? These guys are doing full-on felonies in these lyrics. Genocide, drug dealing, pimping, all kind of nonsense in these lyrics, and we're playing them, but God forbid you snitched, right? End of the day, I don't believe that none of this stuff is real. I think that it's all goofy. Because these dudes will say one thing one day and do the next tomorrow. We've seen it a million times. So I'm going to let you get in the comments and tell me what you think about this. Is he right or is he pandering? Right? I feel like Flex is low-key pandering to his audience with this post. And he wants to stir up, which is what you're supposed to do. But it's if you're smart enough to see it, you're not going to be able to not call it out for what it is. It's pandering, and it's looking for response. right? But 6ix9ine will probably respond, right? And we'll see what happens, how it goes. But I don't feel like all of a sudden now, because Gunna has told, we can go back and start saying, oh, well, everybody's okay now, right? Either you standing on it or you ain't. Let's be clear. What we're seeing with Flex is, I'm gonna stand on it until everybody else stops standing on it. Then I don't stand on it no more. Let's be honest. That's exactly what's happening. If you don't like dudes that's in the streets and then snitch to get out of jail, then that's what it is. Ain't no in between. Every single one of them, you got to stop playing their music. Every single one. And I'm going to leave it at that. CLBMG. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.
CLB.